orchid pin. It's pretty sweet, handmade. Some version of silver. I haven't looked at it real closely yet, but it's really pretty and it's old. And I want to put, it has a spike where there used to be a pearl, and I want to replace that pearl. So I got a bunch of pearls out that I knew were mostly half drilled, because that's what I wanted for this case. And I found one that I think I'm going to use, but it has the gold post stuck in it that it was glued on with. Somebody just clipped it. And now there's, you know, the last thing you want to do is grab that and have it break off even shorter. Right now, with something still sticking out, we can grab that. But of course, pearls are sensitive. You don't want to heat up the pearl. You'd rather not take the time with, and mixed results of soaking it in acetone and all that entails. So here's a trick. And I don't know for sure if it's going to work this time, but I think it will illustrate the purpose. So what I've done is I get my little pliers. Now these have long, narrow tips, so it's going to be easy to heat these up as opposed to heavier tips like these. Because, I mean, I could go to my stove, my gas stove, and do it that way, but I don't want to mess with my pliers that much. A lighter is fine. So what I'm going to do is heat these up and then grab onto the little gold post and let the heat sink in. Now gold, of course, is very conductive, so it's going to sink in, and then I'm just going to hold the pearl, which I should feel it being warm. For it to work, I should be able to feel some warmth, but not hot. It shouldn't be scary to touch the pearl. And I'm going to be jiggling it a little bit back and forth really gently and easing it off. And what you can do, the nice thing that you can do about this, is that if it doesn't work the first time, and don't expect it to work the first time, but if it doesn't work the first time, you know, you can do it again and again, and every time you do it, you're loosening that bond of the adhesive and the peg and the inside of the pearl a little bit more. So I'm going to try and get these pretty warm using my trusty little bench lighter here, and I'm going to grab on and give it a second to sink in, the heat to sink in, and I'm going to just like, oh, and I can feel it getting looser too. Yeah, oh yeah, it's coming. Okay, it's already sticking out a lot more. I think I'm going to heat it up one more time and it should come. Let's just see. And, you know, you can use your torch. You can use whatever you got on hand, you know, as I don't have a torch. So this will have to suffice. And, of course, I wasn't quick to zoom in with it because I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, man, it's completely loose now. Yeah, there you go. And that's how you do it. There's the... And now I get to scrap that gold and reuse the pearl.